Welcome to Game Day 99. This is Dick Enberg with my partner, Phil Sims.
Dallas needs big plays today in this game, Dick, and I think the safeties could be the weak link. I wouldn't be surprised to see them tested deep and often. What a nice job by the kicker in getting that ball deep. He really put a strong leg into it.
Tie score, first quarter. First and 10, number 19.
That's called using every square inch on the football field to make things happen. What a nice completion.
Number 19. Now we'll go to work here in the first quarter. Baltimore brings in the nickel to number 34. Number 23 to receive the punt. And to punt.
Dallas can run these short pass routes all day long, Dick. It's that open. The Cowboys' offensive line made the play effective by getting a good initial thrust at the point of attack.
By number 77. Dallas brings in the nickel back on third down.
Just put on a clinic on how not to tackle someone. They better go back to some fundamentals on tackling.
The Cowboys 3, Ravens
Some kickers get the kickoff deep, but not high enough. That kick was pure textbook, high and deep.
Dallas comes out in a dime package. Throwing on first down. Tipped up by number 21. The Cowboys come out in a dime package. Open running back.
Sometimes it's not only the defense that gets the job of delivering the punishment. Look out.
On first down, trailing 0-0. Complete to number 84.
I'll tell you, Dick, catches like that can keep a drive going and get your team pumped up on the sidelines.
Big opportunity for the Ravens. Number 19 to throw on first down.
They really need to tighten up their zone coverage, Dick. That's why they keep getting beat underneath.
Dallas shows blitz. Shotgun, number 19. Number 19 to throw on second down. Number 12 looks at first down. First and 10, number 12.
Is not tackling well today. You can be sure the coaching staff will have them working extra hours in next week's practice, practicing on their tackling because they need it.
He comes out throwing.
Dick, the defense appeared to have the outside contained, but they still got beat. That's just pure speed.
The receiver in motion. By number 29.
It looked like the defense was caught on its heels. Good call by the coaching staff. My guess is they saw something in the defense and exploited it to their advantage.
Baltimore goes with a three-man front. The Cowboys 10, the Ravens 7. Dallas. Corners tight on the receivers. Number 19 to throw. Comes out throwing.
A quarterback sure appreciates it when his receiver can make a catch on such a tough throw.
To number 34. Number 23, deep, and he's deep. Number 9. Using motion. There's the back.
Dallas needs to block better on their sweeps, Dick. The defense sure got the best of it on that play.
The receiver in motion. And off. Using motion. Deep over the middle. Incomplete. Number 42 to receive the punt. 11 to punt the ball. Blooming punt. Dallas having the line of scrimmage. By number 21.
Was all alone, and if you don't have good coverage on the receivers, you're gonna get burned.
It's tipped away. 2 minutes left in the half. The Cowboys come out looking to protect against the deep ball.
Nobody covered the receiver on his break, Dick. That's why he completed the pass. Dick, there's no better way to pump up the crowd and your teammates on the sideline than a good old-fashioned stiff arm.
Number 19 looks at first down. To number 44.
Just about popped at that time. He just needed another block or two.
Dallas with 6 defensive backs. The toss to number 34.
Really kicked it into high gear in that play, Dick. You know, it wouldn't surprise me to see him in the fastest man competition next year.
The Cowboys bring in 6 defensive backs on first down. Incomplete. Intended for number 42. The halfback in motion. Number 34.
Fundamentals. We just saw why that team has got their kicking game down to a science.
Number 3 kicks it deep. The Ravens come out in a dime package.
Good decision by the quarterback, Dick. Take the easy completion.
At the end of the second quarter, the Cowboys 10, the Ravens 10.
These teams seem to know exactly what the other team is trying to do offensively. Expect each side to gamble a bit more in order to put some points on the board.
He kicks it deep. The Ravens bring in 6 defensive backs on first down. Number 12.
Tough offense to stop, Dick. If they don't beat you short, they beat you deep.
On second down, trailing 10.
Hey, the defensive coach is so worried this week that they put in some special schemes just to stop him. I think that could have been a mistake. Sometimes you just confuse your own players by putting in new stuff.
Number 22.
Dick, that is what causes your coaches to lose sleep at night. They had the right play called, but they broke down on their fundamentals. A big part of making the play is making the tackle.
By number 51.
Runs 5 miles every day in the offseason. That's where he gets all that stamina to run those fly routes all day long.
Big opportunity for the Cowboys.
Can't afford even the slightest hesitation running outside. If the defense beats him to the corner, good night.
Using motion. 22. Throwing. Receiver has it. Touchdown, Cowboys. The Cowboys, 17. The Ravens, 10.
Dick, when your kicker can put the ball deep, it gives your team a chance to gain the advantage in field position, and that is a key for winning football games.
The Cowboys come out in a dime pack.
I'm surprised that play didn't go the distance, Dick. Great throw, great catch, great play.
By number 21. Now with his 5th catch today.
Is just so accurate, and that comes from having good balance. He keeps both feet spread apart, giving him a firm foundation to throw the football.
Dallas.
Makes so many plays like that all the other GMs in the league can't wait for this guy to become a free agent.
Number 34, the lone back. Number 19 to throw on 3rd down.
That's why I never wanted to play receiver, Dick. Those defensive backs can really lay the lumber on you.
Number 23, deep, and he's dangerous. Into the end zone. Baltimore, crowding the line. Here's the toss. Dallas, now working with number 22. Baltimore, crowding the line of scrimmage. Near the 40-yard line.
Really likes to please the fans. He's always the last one out of the parking lot on game days, and the kids just love him.
The Ravens bring in 6 defensive. Here's the handoff to number 22.
Had no chance to turn the corner on that run. The defense had him well contained, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Baltimore comes out in 9 near the 40-yard line.
Can beat you deep on any play. That's why he's so feared around the league.
Number 22 in the backfield. At the end of the third quarter, the Cowboys 17, Ravens 10. Using motion.
Is the kind of back that GMs around the league drool over. There's just no replacement for strength when it comes to your ability to run the football.
7th play on this drive.
So big and strong. You're not going to make a living running to him all day.
On 2nd down, leading 17.
Needs to shift into high gear as soon as he gets the ball, or this defense will beat him to the corner every time.
Baltimore goes with a 3-man front. Dallas, corners tight on the receivers. With the tackle.
Dick, those short pass plays may not get your team a whole lot of yards, but it will help in the long term to open up your offensive options. The short pass helps set up the run, or you may be able to catch the defense off guard by going to the air.
The pick.
The defense had that one read the whole way, Dick. They were coming strong on the outside, and they were ready for the run.
Dallas with the 4-man front. Now they show blitz. This down yardage to number 84. Now with his 5th catch today.
There was a little too much zip on the pass, but the receiver just laid his body out beautifully to pull in the throw.
Number 34 to the left. Deep down the middle.
Shows the speed there, Dick. You better have 2 guys on him when he turns on the jets.
Dallas goes with a 3-man front. Number 44. Dallas, corners tight on the receivers. By number 29.
Can have my vote for the Pro Bowl this year. Wow.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 17. Number 3 kicks it deep. Baltimore corners tight on the receiver. A few yards.
This is the kind of thing where you know it's going to be a run, and you see it, you see it, you see it, but you still can't stop it. Now that is frustrating.
The Ravens showing blitz. 22.
I'll tell you, Dick, he sure can make those defenders miss because he's got those quick feet.
The receiver in motion.
If I'm the coach in the defense, I've got to start questioning the discipline of some of my men and their willingness to really put a good hit on the ball carrier.
Baltimore, with that 8-man front, must be thinking run. Just kneels down. Baltimore with a 4-man front on second down. Just kneels down.
The Cowboys just cannot pick up the blitz. They see it, but they can't block it.
Just kneels down. Number 42, deep, and he's dangerous. Number 11, to punt the ball. Just kneels down. So now this game will be decided in overtime. The Cowboys, 20. Ravens, 20. Split backs for number 19. That's the call.
It's so dangerous, Dick. I thought that one might go the distance.
Dallas with 6 defensive laps on second down. Oh, my. What a tackle. The halfback in motion.
The offensive line is not getting it done, Dick. They got beat right at the point of attack.
Number 23 to receive the punt. Number 22, the lone back. 22. Baltimore, well off the line of scrimmage. Number 12 goes to the receiver has it. The final score, the Cowboys 26, the Ravens 20. From Dallas,